Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If this is your first time here, enjoy the video. I want fancy pots. Not gonna lie, that's what this whole video is about. I want fancy pots. I can't afford fancy pots. I can't afford these little like $2 pots from Walmart that have stickers on them that are very hard to get off. So I'm gonna make me a fancy pot. And when I say fancy pot, I mean like the concrete pots that have like all the carving. Well, I guess that's not carving, you know. Oh, that's making my skin crawl running my finger up against that. So this is a probably like a 4-inch pot. It's gonna house my little Rex begonia that I just got. I'm not a big houseplant person. Y'all know that I will garden up a storm. I will grow you the wedding flowers. I will grow you the wedding food. I will plan the wedding. I will make the dress. I can't keep houseplants alive, but maybe this one stands a chance if it's in a pretty pot. So yeah, this is a little Rex begonia. It's gonna go in there like that. But first I need to make this pot pretty, so I'm gonna move that out of the way. I have some air dry clay. This is Sculpey air dry. I get this when I'm not concerned about weight. I usually use paper clay. What is that stuff called? It's a certain brand. If I'm making an ornament or something lightweight, but it's a pot, it doesn't matter. I'm using Sculpey. This is like $7 at Walmart, and it's 2.2 pounds. That's a lot. Over here, I have my silicone mold collection. This one is, I have not been able to get that to work with anything because it's so small. This is one from Walmart by the cake making stuff. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these. These are like giant scrolls, which maybe. These are some smaller ones. Most of these are pretty small because they use these for ornaments. Everything came from Amazon except for that Walmart one. I might use like something like this to go under the lip to make like a little. I'm holding it on here so you can like that. So that's a maybe. This is the one I'm planning on using. You can't really tell what it is. It's roses, I think. But it's a border mold, and it looks to be about the right size to go around the rim. So we're gonna try that. This is another little, I think some of these are duplicates in here. Well, these two are the same. So maybe that, and then this is another little scrolly thing. I might use something, I don't know. What else do I have? I have some cornstarch. This is actually baking powder. I can't find my cornstarch. I would prefer to have my cornstarch. I have a little makeup brush, any kind of light fluffy brush to get in here. The clay is not going to stick to the silicone, but it's nice to have a little mold release. And yeah, let's try this out. So I'm just going to take a little bit on here. You don't need a lot. And just kind of get it in there. When you're using air dry clay, I found this is, more paper clay. That's what it's called. When you're using the paper clay, it's more important to have that little bit of something to release in there because the paper clay is sticky and soft and, so this is the air dry. Oh, I hate touching clay. I have some wipes back there too, if you can see. So to fill these molds, I am basically just going to take little pieces, kind of condition it a little bit, and get it in there. Because I'm going for the look of concrete, like I don't need it to be perfect. And now I should just be able to flip this over. There we go. My lights are bright, so it's hard to see, but yeah, cute little rose border. I'm going to just plop that off to the side, and because I know, yeah, I'm gonna need another one. All right, my glue of choice for adhering anything to anything that doesn't need to be clear is Titebond. It doesn't matter which one, it's just this is a really strong glue. So I'm gonna start off with this one because this is the one I did first. And if you let them sit, you can't let them sit for long, but if you let them sit for a minute or so, depending on how warm or hot or wet or dry or anything you are in your climate. Like I could let this sit until next week and it probably still wouldn't dry because it's so humid here. But I'm gonna put some glue on the back. Oh, that rolled over. I'm gonna put some glue on the back, and I'm gonna put some glue on here. And it doesn't need to be neat because we want these to look like concrete, so I will be painting the whole thing. And because this is terracotta, be speedy about it because terracotta is going to make this dry quicker because it's porous. So let's start right here. Put that down. Press it in just a little bit. You don't want to smash the details. And get it kind of centered. This is like the perfect size for this lip. You know what, I probably don't even need to be putting glue on the back since I am covering this whole thing with glue. Sometimes these molds will join. We'll see. Kinda. All right, stay on there. All right, see that part right there? Can y'all see that? Right here where it got a little smushed. I'm gonna grab, first I'm gonna grab a wipe because my hands feel disgusting and y'all know how I am about having stuff on my, oh yeah, I forgot these are impossible to get out of here. There we go. Keep your hands clean. I have a little cuticle stick and I have like a little ball tool. I'm just going to go through here and just kind of finesse this. You know, just maybe making it look like another little rose or something to that effect. And this is already stuck on here pretty good, so means this has a little ball end and a little pointer end. I don't know what this is from, but so you can imagine that once this, oh, I'm gonna work on this joint right here too. Once this is all painted, it'll everything will kind of blend in a little bit better. Do we want to do that? Holy crap, everything came out. Look at him. He's a little overfilled right here, so I'm just gonna get that out of there. And I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll come back and give it a concrete finish. All right, it has been about, it's noon now. It's 8 then, so 16 hours. It's dry. Yeah, it's dry. So I'm going to mix up some paint. I thought I had like a really light gray. I know Waverly has a really light gray chalk paint. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. And I just had down some craft paper because I don't feel like cleaning this table 100 times. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of ink from Waverly. Put that over there. I'm using a Wet n Wild. I think this is, they just call this the blush brush maybe. These are from Dollar Tree. They hold a lot of paint. They're soft. They get in here. They're easy to clean. So that's like my favorite brush to use when I'm painting something that needs a big brush. I'm just gonna swirl everything in here. And those, you know, the fluffy brush will get all up inside of everything. All little cracks and crevices. And paint does dry very quick on terracotta because, again, it's porous. And I'm going to give that a quick minute to dry, and I'm going to mix up a little bit darker. I'm going to come in and just add, I know what I'm doing, yo, don't. I'm just adding in the darker shade to give it some variation. I know y'all were worried for a second. Don't worry. Wipe it off my brush. And I'm just feathering out anything where it's, you know, looks like big brush splats. And over here, I'm just going to add ugh, gross. All right, this is super gloopy. Put it over there. I have more of the parchment color, and I'm just going to pull a little bit of that gray in. Get most of that off. Come in here and just hit those high points. And if you touch it right there, you know, just add a little bit more. We'll fix that in a minute. Alright, I'm going to let that dry completely and finish it up with a coat of white wax. Okay, we are all dry. Here's what we're looking like. Dried a little bit darker. I was not expecting that. But yeah, looks good. Clay, still dry. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. I'm using the Waverly white wax. This is not like regular wax that you would use with chalk paint because that's actually wax. This is like a liquid. Give it a good shake. It's also cream colored, which I'm not sure why, but it's what we got to work with, so it's what we use. And I have some paper towel here just to wipe off the excess, and I'm gonna go pretty liberal with this. And again, just scrub it in using the same Wet n Wild brush. And see how it gets like all splayed out like that as soon as you wash it, and as soon as you get the paint out and let it dry and shape, it goes right back. So don't be too worried about that. And if it doesn't, these brushes are $1.25. So it's not like you running a super nice brush. And I'm just wiping off. And you could do this with dark wax first if you wanted to get all in the little crevices, nooks, crannies, whatever we were calling them. And you don't have to use wax. You could spray this with a, you know, a matte sealer. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I am going to go back and seal the inside of this, just because when you're watering terracotta, it'll absorb some of the moisture, and I don't want that to affect the glue that we have holding on our clay pieces, or I don't want it to affect the clay pieces either. But yeah, I'll go inside and I'll probably spray this with just a clear gloss coat to kind of waterproof it a little bit, or you could use the like a dishwasher safe, one of the more waterproof Mod Podges, but that's going to take forever to cure because Mod Podge takes like a month to cure. So yeah, did his little antenna get broken off at some point? I think it did, but there we go. I'm going to let this dry completely, and then I'm going to plant it up with my begonia, and then I will put some pictures up. Thanks for watching. Links are down below. If you have any questions, comment down in the comment section, and I will get back to you. Yeah. Cute. Pretty impressed with myself. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.